Log TV here, back with another vid for you guys. Yeah, y'all, hit that subscribe, like, bell icon so y'all can be notified of this reel because y'all know Log keeps it real. Yeah, you guys, let's get into this live stream right here, top of the AM or afternoon, wherever you at. But me, I just find it very funny, right, that I'm going around, the YouTube boxing community, and I'm seeing all these videos of people, still thinking that this fight is going to happen. Like, it's like, bro, this is crazy. Right? Just let me share something real fast. Let me share and this is what Steven Espinoza said the other day. He said, Spence Crawford Showtime's Espinoza is optimistic. Fight gets done, but no announcement on Saturday. Right, and didn't I say that yesterday? I said that they're not going to announce nothing on Saturday. That's just a ploy to get you to watch the fight, to get you to pay for the fight, right? To get you to pay for the Tank Davis versus Ryan Garcia fight. That's just a PR tactic, right? Because they know that people are salivating for this fight, so you will just buy the pay-per-view just to see if they're going to announce the fight on there. It's like, no, they're not going to announce the fight on the Tank Davis versus Ryan Garcia card. No, it's not going to happen, right? So stop believing this stuff. Stop believing Steven Espinoza. This is the crazy thing that I can't understand. It's like, how do people, right, you could go around, you could call Bob Arum, he a liar, right? Rick Glazier, he a liar. Eddie Hearn a liar. Everybody else is a liar except for Steven Espinoza. The reality is, see, when he say that, he's trying to think of something. He's thinking of something. The reality is, that's his word. See, I figured him out. I said, okay, man, he gonna say this again. Watch. The reality is, exactly. He trying to. It's all bullshit. It's smoke and mirrors, right? Stop believing this stuff. Call him out. Say, Steven Espinoza, stop playing with us. We know you playing. We know that y'all not negotiating in good faith, right? We know that y'all slow dragging this on out. We know this because you did it last year, right? Y'all doing this to try to sell the man. And it's really pathetic that y'all doing all this to try to sell the Keith Thurman versus Earl Spence Jr. fight. It's pathetic. They doing all this to try to sell that fight because they seen all the backlash come out when they announced that fight. People was trashing that fight, right? That's why the fight haven't happened yet. That's exactly why the fight haven't happened yet, because people was all over that fight. Like, what? They ain't fighting for nothing either. Like, it's just an exhibition, right? People start saying that they gonna stream it. I'm not paying for that. It's a trash fight. Is this. Man, the PBC, they hear this stuff. They got people online that they pay, right? Ego for none. They pay these guys. Right? They pay these guys to push these narratives. Man, like, and it's really like, I just be sitting back and I just be laughing like, damn, man, you can really just sell the boxing fans anything, bro. And they just believe anything. Right? And that is sad. It's like, it's really both, It's funny, but at the same time, it's sad because it's like, damn, like, boxing fans are really that, I don't want to say it, but that dumb that they will let these people keep doing the same thing over and over and over to them. The same thing. Right? When you're doing the same thing over and over again. Right? But you expecting different results. What are you? You're insane. They literally got boxing fans insane. Begging for the fight over and over and over again. And you're not going to get it's not going to be a different outcome. It's going to be the same outcome. The fight going to fall through. They going to blame Terrence Crawford. Everybody going to switch on Crawford. They going to bring up the fight with Keith Thurman and Earl Spence Jr. And then, the people, they're going to be like, oh, well, he got to fight Keith, man. Man, because he was in negotiations again with Crawford. And Crawford, he got out of negotiations again. Duh. It's not hard to see this coming. Then they going to announce the fight. Then he going to fight Keith Thurman for nothing. Right? Then that's just to push off Jerron Boots and it's further. That's what it's all about. It's playing the game. It's playing the game. That's all they doing. They playing the game. Steven Espinoza, he wasn't even in the last negotiations. How the hell could he talk about the last negotiations when he wasn't even fucking in the last negotiations? And he even admitted that I was on the outside. You wasn't even in the last negotiations. How could you talk about the last negotiations when you weren't even involved? But people, they still go around and they believe this stuff, bro. It's really crazy to me. It's like, damn, like, man, I know we want to see this fight, but come on, bro. Come on. Come on. Don't let them drive you insane over this fight. Hell no, man. I mean, this fight is not that important. Right? Look, and I'm just going to get to what I had read. Okay, now this is what Steven Espinoza had said. You feel what I'm saying? I don't want to read all that, whatever. I'm optimistic. There was a point where discussions had completely stopped, but they picked up in the last couple of months and are making progress, but slow progress. I don't want to be too confident or too excited, because the reality is we were very close last fall and it fell apart. Now we're even closer now than it was in the fall. Could it still fall apart? Sure. That's all I needed to read right there. Man, especially coming from a weasel. Man, who go around lying all the time. But he's just the bearer of truth to, it's like, bro. Stephen Espinoza had said this, and yeah, he lied too. Just like Bob Aaron lied, yeah, Stephen Espinoza lied. Just like Eddie Hearn lied, yeah, Stephen Espinoza lied. Just like Oscar lied, just like Floyd lied, yeah, Stephen Espinoza lied. All of they ass lied. Right? So he's no more credible than any other person, in my opinion. Fool me one time, shame on you. Fool me twice, I can't put the blame on you. And you're not going to fool me twice. Shit, you're going to have to prove it to me. Show me. For real. Show me. You got me. Right? Man, because I was supposed to be offered this fucking fight at the beginning of this year. Man, but you had got me last year. You feel what I'm saying? Because I'm thinking that is that they finally negotiating, and you feel what I'm saying, and then it fall apart. So I'm like, okay, all right. That just kills my spirit. You feel what I'm saying? And I've been telling people who was gonna be I'm the person who they blame. Right? I was telling people this like a year ago, 2 years ago, who they was going to blame. It's going to be Crawford's fault. Everything is going to be Crawford's fault. Everything Crawford's fault. Everything is Crawford's fault. Right? And this is just a narrative that the PBC and the PBC fanboys in these channels that's getting paid by the PBC is pushing. Right? Man, because I don't care what nobody say. These people are getting paid by the PBC. They getting some kind of income from the PBC. Right? They either paying to get credentials or they paying to get some, I don't know what it is, but they getting some kind of income from these guys. Man, because they shouldn't be pushing these narratives at this, at this point. It's like, stop. Stop. When do your integrity kick in? Right? When do your integrity kick in and you be like, damn, bro, like shit, I was raised better than this. Right? Just be getting online, lying on people. Right? Just making up flat out lies for money. So that means you don't have no integrity. And you will sell out your mama, your daddy, you will sell out anybody for $1. Right? You can be bought. Right? And they got a lot of YouTube niggas out here who can be bought for their word. Oh man, look, as long as you say this, man, you will get this money. Right? As long as you say this, man. As long as you shuck and jive for me, man. Put on your tap dancing shoes, nigga. Right? Like if you want a credential, put on your tap dancing shoes. Right? And then just come on the internet and just make up shit. Just make up some shit. Just lie out the side of your fucking mouth. Just lie. All right? T Pitts, what it do? Top of the AM or top of the afternoon, wherever you at, brother. Yeah, man, but come on. This is pathetic, though, that boxing fans are actually going around thinking that this fight is gonna, right? Oh, man, like they gonna announce the fight at the Tank Davis fight. Huh? So they were supposed to announce the fight at the Wilder fight. They were supposed to announce the fight at the other Tank Davis fight. They were supposed to announce the fight at the Jose Benavidez versus Caleb Plant fight. It's like, how many times are they gonna bump y'all upside the head before y'all get it and be like, no, show us. Fuck all that talking. We don't want to talk about it no more. Show us the fight. Right? Man, like, oh, Spence ain't gonna fight Bud after, bro. Man, but anybody who think that this man is gonna come off of a 14-month to 16-month layoff and hop in the ring with the #1 pound-for-pound fighter in the world, I see, like I said yesterday, I got a pig in the closet and it flies at the speed of light. And if you want to see it, right? I'm charging $1,000. man, come on, bro. Man, if you believe that, then you have to believe I got a pig in the closet that flies at the speed of light. And I'm charging a band to see it, man. Man, I mean, come on, excuse me. You know what I'm saying? Come on. You got to believe me. Right? Man, but anybody in their right mind, man, now you should already know this dude is not coming back for no long-ass layoff and hopping no ring with no Terrence Bud Crawford. Man, it makes no sense at all. It makes no sense at all. No sense. This man has came off a fight and could have went straight into a fight with Terrence Bud Crawford. Did he fight him then? No, it was an excuse. He paid, right? He paid for Stanionis, right? He paid for Manny Stanionis to step aside so he can get Udanis Ugas to fight him. When it was free smoke. After he had a fight. No, actually, no. Brandon, he was coming off another layoff. So he had an opportunity to do it then. Did he do it then? Did he do it coming off of that layoff? No. Did he do it when he fought Danny Garcia coming off that layoff? No. Why do people, it's like, damn, bro, they gonna keep on bumping y'all head? They gonna keep on playing with y'all. They gonna keep on playing, not with my subs intelligence, man, because we, we up on game over here, right? We know all the bullshit that they trying to pull out there over here, over this way. Salute, Joseph. Salute, everybody. Bud is always ready. Spence fans go to bed. Exactly. Come on, bro. Okay, what you say, T-Pitts? Oh, Spence is already at the disadvantage against Bud. So, like you said, why would he be even more? Come on, man. It makes no sense at all. But this is these channels like the Fanons and the Blue Bloods and these big ass channels. They going around and they pushing this, right? So when it don't happen, who gonna be to blame? This man on the screen is going to be to blame. And then what they're going to do, they're going to try to slide in that Keith Thurman versus Earl Spence Jr. fight, what they want to do already. They want to do it anyway. But they had leaked that information. Don't you remember? They leaked it like 2 months ago, and it got so much backlash, they had to cancel. They had to cancel the date. So they had to push it back. They pushed it back. Right? Now they jump into some fake ass negotiations with Crawford, just like they did with the Manny Pacquiao fight. See, the PBC, they always does. They always repeat shit. This is what I'm trying to tell y'all, man. I'm trying to put y'all up on game. I'm trying to put y'all up on game. This is what the PBC do. They repeat the same shit over and over. Just like when he was in negotiations with Pacquiao. Don't y'all remember that in 2021? I think that was 2021. When he was negotiating with Pacquiao, he wasn't going to fight Pacquiao. You know why? Because Pacquiao owed the PBC one more fight. So all that negotiations was fake to give Errol Spence Jr. time, to give him excuses. It was all for Earl. Don't y'all get it? Then what happened a week after that fight breakdown with Terrence Crawford and Manny Pacquiao? What happened? They announced a fight with Errol Spence Jr. and Manny Pacquiao. So that means that Manny Pacquiao and Errol Spence Jr. was negotiating the whole time that he was supposed to be negotiating with with Terrence Crawford. Duh. Right? Man, but these Earlsexuals, they will bring up, him negotiating with David Avanesyan and him and Spence. But this nigga Spence, he did the same fucking shit before Crawford. Facts. Come on. He did the same shit before Crawford in 2021. Facts. But what happened? He got a fucking eye injury in sparring because he got beat up in sparring. Right? By the Manny Pacquiao clone. He got beat up in sparring, had to pull up out of the fight, which I think but which I probably think that probably just was a whole ploy too, right? To set up Pacquiao. Man, this is how Al, bro, right? Y'all got to really know how Al Haymon work. He's a chess artist. I mean, like, I'm trying to put y'all up on game, man, because bro, like, I just be analyzing this shit, and it's like, man, I can see what this man is doing. I want y'all just to think about it, right? Just think about everything I said. Crawford was still on top rank. Manny Pacquiao owed the PBC one more fight. And they went into negotiation. Don't you remember the negotiation that they were supposed to fight and, overseas and all this and all that? Terrence Crawford thought it was real. No, the whole time, Manny Pacquiao is really negotiating with Errol Spence Jr. behind the scenes. And you can't tell me that they wasn't negotiating, because as soon as the fight fell apart, what did Errol Spence Jr. tweet out? Blame Bob, right? Blame Bob. And then a couple days later, what happened? He announced a fight with Manny Pacquiao. Now, how did you get to a fight with Manny Pacquiao in less than a week if you wasn't negotiating ahead of time? Right? You had to be. You've been negotiating with Pacquiao. You was playing Terrence Crawford. You wanted him and Bob Arum to look bad. This is what this is all about. Man, I be trying to tell y'all this shit. They wanted Bob Arum and Terrence Crawford to look bad. But it comes to find out the money wasn't real with the Pacquiao fight, right? Man, shit, like the money never hit an escrow account. So what did that mean? They was bullshitting him the whole time, stalling. Duh. Right? But before that, what did the PBC do? They got Manny Pacquiao stripped of his belt. Man, because he had what? One more fight with the PBC. And Al Haymon wasn't going to let him leave with that WBA title. Period. That's obvious. Right? Now we come into 2023. Y'all still, boxing fans, I'm not going to say my subs. I keep on saying y'all, but the other channels who don't listen to me, right? The other channels, and they subs who need to come on over here and get this real information. They just bumping their head again with the same old bullshit. And they falling for it. And people are literally falling for the same old bullshit, right? Just like they keep on falling for the Tank Davis and Floyd Mayweather bullshit. Come on, bro. Same old, same old, same old. Man, like, and it's really crazy. Oh man, but how you know, man? Well, and what was the narrative after the negotiations broke down with Manny Pacquiao and Terrence Crawford? Oh, Crawford, man, he's scared of Pacquiao. Don't y'all remember that? Everything is going to be Crawford's fault, even though the money wasn't real. It was no money in the escrow account. There was no money there. So how the fuck you expect me to sign anything if there's no money there? Right? Odie Logan, man, you seen how fat Spence face looking? His gut looks like it. Man, bro. And he just now getting back in the gym. Like I had told people, he gonna come back in June, but he ain't gonna fight. I don't think he ain't gonna fight until August or something like that. And that's just to, and that's just to fuck with Jerron Boots Ennis, to push back that shit with Jerron Boots. Bro, like, I don't get it, bro. Y'all don't get it, man. I mean, well, like the other people, they don't get it, man. I mean, like, that's just the pushback with Jerron Boots Ennis. Man, the Jerron Boots Ennis ain't gonna get no title shot until 2024 or late 2023. Period, point blank. Man, so for all the people, oh man, the Jerron Boots Ennis, he didn't duck. Yes, he did too duck, because he could be fighting for a super WBA. For a super WBO title in May. Right? He can be fighting for a super WBO title, not a Reggie belt, not a belt that come out the bubblegum machine, not a belt that you can order on, on Amazon. No. Right? He would have had a super WBO title on the line. But what he do? He chose to go the IBF route. And now his ass gonna have to wait till December or 2024 to get that goddamn belt out of Errol Spence Jr. hands. Oh man, because Earl is not vacating that belt in June. Not at all. Earl is waiting on Virgil Ortiz, like I'm telling people he is. He's waiting on Virgil. That's why that's another reason why they started out the fight. Because when do Virgil and Staniota supposed to fight? In July, right now? Right? They supposed to fight in July now, right? Yeah, now that's when Spence, he gonna come back in August, and then he gonna fight what's the name, probably in he probably come back in July. Right, because if he come back around the same time as Virgil Ortiz, right, man, because they both gonna fight in Texas, that's who he going after. Man, he's going after Virgil, in my opinion. That's just my opinion. I think Earl is going after Virgil. Man, now, so he hope that Virgil wins that fight, so he probably can link up with Virgil in September around the Mexican, around that time that Canelo be fighting in September, around that time. Man, you feel what I'm saying? Hold on to the belt until 2024 and then vacate the belt. And then Jerron Boots Ennis, he gonna fight somebody else for the belt. And you probably February 2024 or March 2024. Right? Man, now when he could have been fighting for a super WBO title next month. But people saying he ain't ducking. Well, you better stop. Please stop. Please stop, man. And I like Jerron Boots Ennis, but it's just, like his daddy just talked too much. His daddy talked him into a corner, really. Odie Loke, man, like you are the only one that don't fall for the okie doke. Man, T-Pitts, I can't fall for the okie. Man, like, you know, like if you get me one time, okay, like you got me that one time, but you're not gonna get me again. Right? You got to prove it to me now. Right? See, the first time, I was going by your word. Now I know that your word ain't shit. Right? Now you got to prove it. That's all I'm saying. Prove it. Prove it. And if you don't prove it, what happens? You full of shit. Simple. Simple as that. T Pitts. But Odie, look, man, Spence recently crapped on his whole YouTube fan base after their money fake t-shirt, tall bad Russian to say he about to. Come on, bro. Come on, man. Look, and they gonna still do what? What they gonna still do? Catfool him instead of holding him accountable for holding up the damn welterweight division. Right? They're not gonna hold him accountable though. They gonna give him a pass. Oh man, he just gets a pass, man. You know, man. That's Earl. Right? See, look, the thing about it is that a lot of them probably want to give him, you know, they probably want to ether him, right? But they dug in too deep, right? They got too many videos praising him. Now they don't want to go back on their word, right? So they just still running with the narrative. They don't want to admit that they was fucking wrong about this coward. Right? Yeah, I said he's a coward. And he been a coward. And I've been told y'all he was a coward since 2018. He's a coward. That was his best time to jump on Terrence Bud Crawford when he first came in the fucking division. That was his best time to win. And I said that back then, bro, you better jump on him now. Man, because if you let this man grow into the division, you're done. Right? Man, but he seen how he dismantled Jeff Horn and he got spooked. And he started putting Al Heyman as a, right? Like Al Heyman became his pet bull, right? Blocking the, you know, I mean, Al Heyman, you got the Al in front of me, Al. Right? Like the whole time when I just played y'all the video yesterday, the whole time he make the final decisions on who he fight. So nobody can't tell me he ain't a coward. The man said out of his own mouth, Al Heyman suggests stuff to me, and even in that, I make the final decision. So Al Heyman, so I think I probably been going in on Al a little too hard. Right? I probably been going in on Al Heyman a little too hard. Man, because at the end of the day, the man did say, I make the final decision. So when he came to Crawford and he said, oh, Al Heyman said, I'm going to fight this person. Al said, I'm going to fight that person. He was a fucking lie. Like I told y'all, he fucking lying. Right? Man, but Al said, I'm going to fight this person. Al said, I'm going to fight Mikey. Al said, I'm going to fight this. No, you said you going to fight them. Because what? You make the final decisions, nigga. So you could have easily said, no, Al, you suggested Mikey? No, I don't want to fight Mikey. Put in Crawford. Right? Because you make the final decisions and it came out of your mouth. Man, like, and your Texas boy, he exposed you trying to expose. Man, now he exposed you trying to expose Floyd Mayweather. Right? He trying to expose Floyd for not being your boss, and he end up exposing you. Come on, y'all. Like so the writing is on the wall. And you could go and look at the video. The video, you can see the date up there. He put the date back up there, October 2018. And when did Terrence Crawford go to the welterweight division? October 2018. His first fight was around, I think October 2018 when he fought Jeff Horn. That's when he signed his new deal with Top Rank 2. And that's around the same time that Manny Pacquiao signed a 3-fight deal with the PBC. Man, you seen when he had his last fight in 2021 and he got stripped for inactivity. That's the funny, bro. Al Heyman is cold for that one, see? He cold for that. They got Manny Pacquiao stripped for inactivity when it was their job to get him a fight. Oh, that's why you don't want to sign with the PBC, bro. Man, shit, like if you ain't fully on the team, you don't want to sign with them, man, because Al Heyman gonna get your ass stripped. Like, bro, hey, check this out. We gonna wait him out. And then we just gonna contact the WBA and we gonna tell them to strip him for inactivity. And Pacquiao like, what? Like, you stripped me for inactivity? Shit, it was a pandemic. What the? That shit, it got a lot of fighters who didn't fight. It was a fucking pandemic. Like, what is going on? Come on, bro. That's how you know they got the word. Strip him. He got one more fight with us. He not leaving with that WBA title. Period. Strip him and give it to Eudanis Ugas. Fuck it. Right? Man, because he been loyal. Give it to Ugas. He been loyal. OD, what you were saying makes sense because Spence asked to be stripped of his belt. Exactly, man. He need to be stripped. He know he need to be stripped. Man, he know that he literally got them 3 belts in the basement. Right? They in the basement. They just shaking. They like, please, please, somebody come save us. Oh, man, he got the 3 belts in the basement, man. He got them tied up with duct tape. You know what I'm saying? No, they just shaking. Please come, man, somebody come get us. Oh, man, he just drinks on too much cognac, and he just gets a little crazy. Oh, man, y'all know I got to bring a little comic relief in here, man. That's funny as hell, man. He just got the belts hostage, though, y'all. He holding the belts hostage. Man, Earl is literally holding those belts hostage, and they just praying for somebody to rescue him. You know, like one of them tried to make it to the phone. Oh, man, but one of the belts tried to make it to the phone and call the sanctioning body. Please come get me. Oh, man, but he needs to be stripped, though, y'all. He really needs to be stripped, man, of those titles, man. Man, because there's no way that he should get these many passes every time. Oh, man, but Crawford knocks out David Avanesian. Earl Spence Jr. in the car accident. Man, but what was he doing? He was pressing up the shirts in the car. Oh, man, he was pressing up the shirts in the car, T-Pitts. He was pressing up the shirts in the car. Oh, man, he looking back at his boys like, nigga, you fucking up the ink. Nigga, bam! Oh, man, are you fucking up the ink, man? What you doing? Oh, fuck. Damn, man. Man, but how many shirts did we make? Man, shit, man, we made about 400. All right, man, we're going to put them online. Man, that's so we can sell them to our crazy fan base who just love me, for absolutely nothing. You feel what I'm saying? Because I ain't really accomplished shit in boxing, but they just love me, I I really ain't accomplished nothing. You know, man, shit, I've been in one division my whole damn career. You know? Shit, it took me 10 years to get 3 belts. I mean, damn. Hooray. Come on, y'all. Man, but meanwhile, my opponent, man, he didn't shit in that same 10 years, shit, he didn't went through shit like 2 divisions and a half, like 2.5 divisions, and been the man in 2 divisions. And shit, they got lineals and you know, been undisputed. They got ESPY awards and Fighter of the Year and all this type of stuff, you know, man. And I'm still in one division, you know, trying to fight Keith Thurman. Oh, man, but I don't want to just go into the fight with Keith Thurman, you feel what I'm saying? Because I've been getting too much backlash, you know, like the people, they just been on my back, man. I'm just trying to get everybody off my back. Oh, man, Earl Spence Jr. is a character, man. Like I said a long time ago, that Earl is the new Keith Thurman. Same argument he made against Thurman and can now be made against his. Exactly, man. Exactly, DJ 7. Salute to you too, brother. Man, exactly, brother. Man, he Keith Thurman 2.0. You can't talk about Keith. How you gonna talk about Keith when you, man, like, bro, see, look, I want people to actually put this in their head, right? Man, now he got injured in September of 2019, right? He didn't come back into the ring until December of 2020. So what? So that's over a year. What? That's like 14 months, something like that. Right? 14 months. And then after that, he didn't come back into the ring from December 2020. Right? Think about this shit. He didn't come back into the ring until April of 2021. No, April of 2022. Think about that. Man, because he didn't have no fight in 2021. Right? Because he got the eye injury. So from the first injury, 14 months. The second injury, what? We got December, January, February, March, April. That's 16 months. Right? Now this one is going to be another 14 to 16 months. But Earl Spence Jr. is an active guy. No, if you add that shit up, that's going to be from 44 to 46 months out of the fucking ring. But he's not holding the belts hostage? 44 to 46 months out of the ring combined. If you combine it together, that's 44 to 46 months because we don't know exactly when he's going to come back. Right? Right? Because you count up the first one, 14 months. The second one, 16 months. 16 times 14 is what? 30. Now you add another 14 to 16 months. What is that? 44 to 46. You combine it together, this nigga been out the ring for 44 to 46 months, but he's the man, and he's not holding up the division. Yeah, man, shut that shit up. He's holding up the fucking division, and he's a clown. He's a scary-ass clown, and he's holding up the fucking division. If it was Keith Thurman didn't even get to hold on his belt for a fucking year. We didn't even give Keith Thurman 12 months to hold on to his belt. That's a fucking fact. We was already telling people, Keith, you got to vacate, nigga. Keith, you got to vacate. Say we wasn't telling Keith that. Say we wasn't telling Keith that. Keith had just won the belt from Danny Garcia. Got injured in the ring. Not on no fucking drunken rampage. Not pressing up t-shirts in the fucking car. No, he got injured in the boxing ring. And what did we tell Keith Thurman? We told Keith Thurman, nigga, you got to vacate. Nigga, you holding up the division. And what did Keith Thurman do? He vacated in in what I think like 12 months, he vacated the WBC title and let Danny Garcia and Sean Porter fight for it. But how Danny got another title shot, I don't know, because he had just lost the belt. But Danny Garcia and Sean Porter fought for the belt. And that was what, like 12, 13 months. We didn't let him get away with that. So how could this Earl how could Earl, the Texas Road Runner, get away with 44 months? Come on, bro. Fair is fair, right? You combine that 40. Y'all know how long 44 months is? You combine that together. How long is 44 months? It's 12 months in a year. Right? 12 plus 12, 24. Plus 12, 36. Plus 8 more months. So 3 years and 8 months. Out of the ring, but he's not holding up the fucking division. Man, you tell an Earl Sexual that, they gonna be like, what? No, bro, count it up. 3 years and 8 months out of the ring, but he's the king of the welterweight division. You can't make this shit up, bro. Bro, you can't make it up, man. You can't make it up. Man, but we didn't even give Keith Thurman a year. But this nigga get 3 years and 8 months. Yep. This dude get 3 years and 8 months, but we wouldn't even give Keith Thurman 1 year. But that's fair to people. No, just say you just a super fanboy and you're not going to hold this nigga accountable for nothing. Even when he injured himself. It's an excuse. It's somebody else's fault. Right? We need to be lenient on him. But when Keith Thurman got hit on his motorcycle, he got hit on his motorcycle. It wasn't his fault. Somebody hit him. What did we do to Keith Thurman? We said, nigga, get your ass in the ring. We don't give a fuck about your injury. Either get in the ring or vacate the belts. Didn't we say that? You can go back and look at my videos because I know damn well I said it. And if I said it, you know damn well all these big ass channels, bro, they got hundreds of videos saying it. Bro, like, this is why boxing is disgusting at times. You know what I'm saying? I love the sport, I love to see, the Warriors get in there and get it on. But this is like, come on, bro. Fair is fair. But if a man is able to, to stay out of the ring for 3 years and 8 months and he still don't get held accountable, y'all still don't want him to get stripped. Y'all still want him to be the man at the division. And he has missed 3 years and 8 months combined. You a D-rider. Just say that. I'm an ultimate fanboy, and I'm not going to hold this man accountable for nothing. It is what it is, you guys. It is what it is, man. But don't think this fight is going to happen, man. We already, y'all should already know how it's gonna play on out, right? It's gonna become because negotiations gonna fall apart. These negotiations, that's not serious anyway. But how you gonna be closer than you was the last time? You see the bullshit that Steven Espinoza says? We're closer than last time. But I thought y'all was shit. I just thought that you just had to send the contract last time. I thought he agreed to everything last time. Like, bro, like you just a liar. I don't think we'll see Earl in the ring this year if it ain't against Thurman. Oh yeah, like he gonna fight Thurman, John B. Poet. Mm-hmm. He's gonna fight Thurman this year. And I think it's gonna be around the same time. Now that I'm thinking about it, I think that it's gonna be around the same time that Virgil Ortiz fights Stanionis. Man, because they wanna, I think that they wanna do those fights like that. Man, because I think that the PBC, they set up like a fight deal with this Tank Davis and Ryan Garcia fight. Right, with this Tank and Ryan Garcia fight, I think they got another fight, that they're gonna set up, the Earl Spence Jr. versus what's the name fight? Versus Virgil fight, man, because it's a big fight though. I can't, I can't shit on that fight. Man, because it's gonna be a big ass fight in Texas. It's gonna sell out that arena. Not set. Well, I can't say sell it out, but it's gonna have, it's gonna have over 50,000 people in there. It's gonna have over 50,000 people in there. I can assure that. And it all depends on ticket prices too. Let me put that into perspective too. It all depends on ticket prices. If the ticket prices are reasonable, it should be a packed house. And that fight should do good. They already, if this fight right here do good, you feel what I'm saying? Tank versus Ryan do good, and then the Earl versus Virgil Ortiz fight do good. They doing good business. You feel what I'm saying? Like the zone, and the zone PBC and Golden Boy, they doing good business now. And it's Showtime, right? They doing good business. Everybody happy. Everybody getting their bread. I mean, come on. Hey, man, it should just go down like that. Then that'll be good for boxing, to be honest. This is actually good for boxing. The Ryan Garcia versus Tank fight. It's actually good for boxing because it's two promotional companies, who really don't like, who has really never worked together like that, because the Zone and Showtime, they really, they have worked together, I think. But yeah, like they just starting up this relationship because this is, they think it's going to be a big fight, whatever. And if this fight, turns out to be a big fight, and if they can get that, that Earl Spence Jr. versus Virgil Ortiz fight over the hump, that's going to be another big fight, man. And that's what I think that Spence is waiting on, man. That's what I think the PBC is setting up. I think they setting up that fight. They gonna make him. He gonna fight Keith Thurman. Don't get it twisted. He's gonna fight Keith Thurman, right? He probably gonna fight Keith Thurman at 147 now, or probably a catch weight or something like that. Probably gonna fight him at that catch weight, so he won't lose his belts. And but he won't be able to fight Virgil. Like he gonna have to come down to 147 to fight Virgil. Shit, unless the sanctioning bodies, unless they can, unless they sanction all that stuff, because I think they can sanction all that stuff, So I'm pretty sure they probably sanction all the stuff, and now they had a catch weight 150, right? And they fighting for the belts. Man, it'd be a big fight in Texas, and I can't lie about that, And Crawford, he'll have to go and fight his mandatory Rocha. And, man, they didn't put off his mandatory Rocha, though. Yeah, man, that's what I said too, John B. That's exactly what I said too, man. He should have just moved on, man. Like, why you even, like, what you trying to prove? Like, you don't even listen to your see. Now, this is the thing about Crawford that I don't fucking like. Crawford don't listen to his fans. He listened to the Earl-sexuals, right? He listened to the haters. That's Crawford. Crawford, he listened to the negative shit. That's Crawford. He listened to negative shit, bro. He don't listen to the positive shit. Like, hey, bro, move on from this shit, bro. You better than this shit. What are you chasing this motherfucker around like he better than you? He not better than you, nigga. Fuck him. Man, because at the end of the day, he gonna need you for his motherfucking career, because who else do he got to fight that's better than you? Nobody. Nobody. It don't matter what an Earl-sexual say. Who else is better than Terrence Bud motherfucking Crawford? Nobody. This man has been on the pound for pound list for almost 10 years. What are we talking about here? This shit is not debatable. It's not even debatable. You can make a case. No, you can't make a case. He fought the people that had the fucking belts. Right? That's what the fuck he did. He fought the motherfuckers who had the belts. Don't matter what you think of the person who had the belt. That they was a champion? Yeah. So he fought them motherfucker. What the fuck are you talking about? Don't matter what you think of them. Right? The dude fought the people that was champions. And he took their shit. It is what it is. It don't matter if you think that, oh, well, he was a lower level competition. Oh, well, he was this. Oh, well, he was that. Was he a champion? Yes or no, nigga? Yes. So shut the fuck up. Simple as that. Right? Was he the champion? Yes or no? Yes. Shut up. That's all we need to hear. Duh. Oh, but. See, it's always gonna be a but with Crawford. But this is, huh? Man, but when it come down to Earl Spence Jr., oh man, man, he go around collecting belts and do. Yeah, man, but was Sean Porter undefeated? No. Was Kell Brook undefeated? No. Was Udonis Ugas undefeated? Hell motherfucking no. What are we talking about here? And he only collected 3. It's just like, it's pathetic, bro. But yeah, y'all, don't fall for the okie doke. Like my boy T-Pick said, don't fall for the okie doke, man. Don't fall for the okie doke, man. Don't fall for the banana in the tailpipe. Steven Espinoza coming out and he's saying this and he's saying that. But I had told y'all the other day that they're not going to announce this fight, right? Look, and this is what he said. Excuse me. Spence Crawford Showtime's Espinoza optimistic. Fight gets done, but no announcement Saturday. So it won't be no announcement at no damn, at no damn fight with no, with no Ryan Garcia and all that. So these people who making these clickbait titles, oh yeah, oh no, we're gonna have an announcement thing. Yeah, man, we were supposed to have an announcement at the last Tank fight, right? We were supposed to have an announcement at the Wilder fight. We were supposed to have an announcement at the Caleb Plant versus Benavidez fight. Shit, now we were supposed to have an announcement, at the Tank Davis versus Rolly fight last year. Don't y'all remember all this? We were supposed to have an announcement last year at the Tank and Rolly fight. The same shit. They gonna keep on pushing the same shit, man. And people keep falling for the same shit. It's crazy to me. It's really crazy to me how people just fall for the same stuff over and over and over. It's like, okay, I get it. Like, I know you want to see these fights. I know we want to see them bad. But if it's not gonna happen, man, like, we can't do nothing about it. You feel what I'm saying? It's out of our control. And you know why it's out of our control? Man, because boxing fans don't want to come together and hold all these boxers to the same standard, right? They don't want to hold every boxer to the same standard. They favorite fighter get an excuse, right? But if we held every fighter to the same standard, we'll probably get a lot of fights. But since we don't do that, and you know, I got a lot of fanboys on here who like to, man, I mean, shake their pom poms. Give me an E. Right? Who like to shake their pom poms on this motherfucker? We ain't gonna never get no fights. And you know the thing about that, they love it. They don't care. These channels, these big channels, they love it. They don't give a fuck about the fight happening or not. As long as you come back and you put a super chat up. That's all they care about. Right? They don't care about the sport. They don't care about the sport. Well, I could give, no, they don't care about the sport. They all push narratives. Right? But yeah, you guys, man, I'm about to go, about to eat some breakfast. Y'all hit that like button, hit that subscribe, hit that bell icon, so you can be notified. Y'all hit that subscribe, man. You got to put me in the algorithm. Y'all share this video. Try to get this video to Crawford. Try to share this video, to the people who still believe that this fight is going to happen. It's like, stop doing it to yourself. Right? Stop doing it to yourself. They got to prove it. Prove that the fight is going to happen. I'm tired of the talking shit. Prove it. Prove the fight is going to happen. And if you can't, create proof, you're a flat out liar. And I don't believe no fucking Steven Espinoza. Salute T-Pits, man. Much love to you too, brother, man. I appreciate you, bro. And I appreciate every last one of y'all, man, for coming through, for rocking out with your boy for over an hour. Man, y'all hit that like, hit that subscribe bell icon so y'all can be notified. This Odilo TV, and I'm gone.